How huge of a year did the National Professional Fishing League have in 2025? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new, my name is Steve Chapman. This was obviously the biggest year in the NPFL's short history, and they still have one tournament left to go that they'll have in September. But what are some of the main reasons for the incredible success that they had this year, for the growth, for the expansion, for everything that happened for the NPFL, the league? To start off with, they had strong growth in fan engagement and production. Without question, the NPFL has seen a massive increase in their growth in 2025. From YouTube views and then their social media, they are up thousands of percentage. Launching and creating the new platform has boosted their appeal to sponsors and fans. And they have a great group of people working behind the scenes that deserve a lot of credit for the increase in viewership, in engagement, and everything else, because they are riding a big high right now and on a huge wave. And this new platform that they created this year is exceptional compared to what they were using in the past. And the old platform was like using dial-up AOL modem to get on the internet, when really you could just use 5G Wi-Fi and get 100,000% better connection speed and everything else. They were behind the times with that past platform. Now they're pushing forward and really doing a great job. Next, I think their partnership with Fishing Chaos has really helped to make things better. That collaboration to bring real-time scoring, even though some of the anglers don't use it, but it improves their digital footprint and their digital interaction for fans. This partnership allows fans to go on their website, find the anglers that they like and that they follow, and find out where they sit during the tournament. Now, not all anglers use it, and there's still people sandbagging, but that collaboration with Fishing Chaos has really stepped them up into another level for their digital platform and their digital footprint that they put out at every tournament. And it is a kind of a double-edged sword. The anglers that use it are pretty good at it. The anglers that don't use it, don't use it. And there's always going to be sandbaggers. Without question, the biggest thing that the NPFL did this year that really boosted their overall appeal to fans and sponsors was prohibiting forward-facing sonar. This distinguished the NPFL amongst everybody else. This spotlights traditional fishing skills instead of pixel watching. And a majority of the fans and traditional anglers are more appealed to this format. And because of that prohibiting of the forward-facing sonar, they've really boosted their overall fan engagement. And while not everyone likes it, and there are problems still with trying to get the youth anglers involved in what they're doing, probably in the future, this allows traditional anglers to enjoy the content that they put out. And while they'll always have growing pains, because you always are trying to change something to better the overall production value of what you're doing, the NPFL, by prohibiting forward-facing sonar in 2025, really boosted everything about the league. And then lastly, I think one of the reasons that they've had just a great year is they've went to some fantastic places to fish. 2 of the 5 I really think were way above and beyond. Their first tournament on Santee Cooper was, without question, one of the better fishing tournaments I've ever watched. And I think fans appreciated everything that went on, even though they had a lot of issues with the platform because it was their first time using it. Now that they've had 5 tournaments, this last tournament on the St. Lawrence River was outstanding, without question. We got to see amazing smallmouth fishing at the level of the anglers that are out there fishing. And This year with 2025, with a lot of other anglers from Bass Elites and the BPT joining and participating in the NPFL in 2025, it has also helped increase fan interaction and boosted their ratings. It's nice to have named anglers fishing in your tournament that the fans are going out there and searching for. And that will only continue to get better as the years go on, I believe. I think in 2026 they'll have some people leave, but I think with all the BPT anglers and the elite anglers having to requalify or not qualifying at all and being relegated back down, I think it's a great option for those anglers, those named anglers, to join the NPFL and compete at the highest level and compete for a lot of money. And the NPFL is only going to get better as the years go on. They haven't even remotely started to peak. They're still, no offense, they're still down on the bottom, but they're climbing upward. And they're taking a bite out of Bassmaster and probably a little bite out of MLF. I do think they're still a little bit behind those guys, but they've now said, and they've drawn their line in the sand, said we're not going to do forward-facing sonar, and we're going to build a platform that works. I think at some point they need to have some more fan interaction, and they need to realize that the fans are very important. And I'm not sure that they really, right now, I think they're so worried about making sure that the anglers are happy that that's the most important thing for them. But I could be wrong. I do think that they are on an amazing high this year. And they do have a fantastic team behind them. They've done a fantastic job in 2025. And I look at it from a standpoint of respect and admiration, because there were a lot of people that thought that first year they were in a lot of trouble. But they've made them, you want to know what they've done? They've made the decision to change, to be willing to and open to change and do new things. And because of that, they're climbing. And it's great to see, because I know there were probably some people that thought it would never happen, but it has. And doing things right and doing things their way at times might seem weird, but they have the best interest for their anglers and the best interest of creating a very established and good team and great production and fantastic fishing series. What do you think of the NPFL in 2025? What were some of the highlights for you? Do you think that they will continue to increase and get better and better? Do they have a chance to beat Bassmaster or MLF? Comment below and tell me what you think. Thanks to all the new subscribers and members and everyone who's interactive on the channel. I really do appreciate it. It's humbling. This has been a fantastic 14, 15 months, and you're the reason, so thank you. But if you're not a subscriber, you should be. Just click that button. Welcome to the team, and thank you. Remember, take a kick at fishing, tight lines, cheers, and get your fish on.